Hello and welcome back to this week's weekly vlog. Hope you can hear me. I hope I don't get a copyright strike because there's music playing in the background. But you would have seen quite a lot of footage and no talking from me, so I realised I should come on the camera and explain where I am if you didn't know already. So I'm in Malta at the moment, celebrating my friend Michelle's birthday. I've been speaking about this for weeks and weeks. We landed yesterday and had a great time. We went out for a lovely dinner last night to celebrate the birthday girl's special day, and tonight we've got a party. We're having a shindig, so we're just at the local beach to Michelle's. It's like 10 minutes from where she lives. This is St Thomas Bay. Lawrence is having a dip. We're going to stay here for the morning, and then there's a restaurant next to me, if you can see. We have a bit of lunch here, and then in the afternoon Michelle and I are going to the salon to beautify ourselves. I don't know how much talking there'll be, but there'll be lots of footage, and I hope you enjoy seeing a bit of Malta. Bye for now. It's not too windy. I've not been able to film much talking to camera because we've just been so busy, but we're in the main town where Michelle and Duncan live, which is Malta, and this is the bay behind me. I'll swing you around in a minute so you can have a look. So we had the party. Maybe I've inserted some footage of Michelle's party. Michelle enjoyed herself a little bit too much, so she stayed home. And Duncan's brought Lawrence and I out to the town. We're going to have a late breakfast, early lunch. I suppose you'd call that brunch, really, wouldn't you? It's very warm. I think it's like 30, so it's not the peak of summer here. It gets up to 40, you know, some days. Really high humidity. But we have been blessed with a lot of wind. So with the heat and wind, it's great. But everybody else is complaining about how cold it is. But for Lawrence and I, it's a blessing. Still, it's too windy to go out on the boat. So tomorrow, the plan is to go out on the boat. I don't know what's going to happen this evening. It depends on how Michelle feels. Lawrence's college friend from South Africa, Brian, by chance also lives in Malta. So he's going to go out with Brian this evening. It'd be a shame if we flew all the way here and he didn't see his mate. So yeah, I don't think we've got any plans for the beach today. We're going to eat with Duncan, see if Michelle wants to join us later, and then I'll see what the evening brings. But anyway, I'm going to swing you around so you can have a look, see how beautiful it is here. I understand Malta was originally a fishing village, so let's take a look. Hello. Hope you can hear me. I've got the cool air on. I've not put the AC on, but I've got the cool air on. It's so warm this morning. We came back to really great weather. Super happy about that. So it wasn't like cold or anything, because it wasn't like, well, it was hot in Malta. It was 30 degrees, you know, most days. But I don't know if I don't. Do you know what? I actually don't even know what I've said to you over the last few days. I've sort of lost track of my filming. But it was very, very windy, and we'd had they had like really, really hot, like breeze-free weather. So much so that a few people were complaining about it. And then literally the day we landed, it was like dead windy. But to be honest with you, Lawrence and I loved it. It was great because we had sun, warm, and wind. So anyway, yes, I'm back. We're back. We arrived. I think we got back in the house about midday. Obviously, fur babies highly delighted to see us. Josh was still in bed when he had gone to school. But they did really well. It's the first time we've left them both, you know, for a few nights. So they did well. I mean, you know, the kitchen was a mess, but we got home. We put the kettle on, and we just got stuck in. You know, I hand washed a load of all the pans had been used. Restarted the dishwasher. Lawrence vacuumed. Got the laundry on the go. Popped out for groceries. That was us for the rest of the day. I actually had a lie down in the garden in the afternoon, which was much needed. But anyway, I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm croaky this morning. I'm not sure if the footage that you would have seen before I'm chatting with you now, maybe I've done some voiceover or something, because I'm pretty sure I filmed quite a lot, but I don't think I spoke much to camera. So let's see how that goes. And if not, if I can't make it work, then you would have seen a little intro at the beginning. Let's see how that works. But yeah, we had such a great time. I mean, the only goal was to go for Michelle's birthday, and that was, we landed on the Thursday, and then Friday night was the party. So for the rest of the weekend, it was chilled out. I did feel sorry for her because she'd booked like the top story of a local hotel, which was beautiful, sea view. They had a pool up there. Apparently you can go during the day, you know, there's like a pool bar and people go and hang out there. But as I said, the wind was just crazy. So all her, you know, she'd ordered loads of balloons, like table decorations, and you know, none of that was possible. But it was good. You know, there was the four of us. It was Michelle, Duncan, myself and Lawrence, and then a friend Melissa came, and then a few others, and we just all got stuck in. And then the bar manager suggested that we moved the party to the other side of the floor, which actually worked out much better. But you know what? It went off without a hitch. It was fine. It just, you know, it's not the plans that, you know, she had in mind, but it looked great, and yeah, it was really, really good. And for me, I've been friends with Michelle for 43 years, which, you know, kind of a long time. You know, we've been through primary school together, high school together. We lived together at one point. You know, we bought our houses in the same area together. You know, so for me, it was also really nice to catch up with all her family, because I've grown up with them all. And, you know, quite a lot of them now, the majority of them, all live in Malta. So that was great fun for me. And then also to meet all, you know, her and Duncan's friends. Because I think we went about 7 years ago. But then I don't think we didn't really go out much. Anyway, so party, great success. Good night had by all. Had to give Michelle, you know, my friend, warning. Don't drink that last bottle of wine, you'll regret it. And she said, I'll be fine. And I was like, okay. And clearly she wasn't. She had a raging hangover the next day. So, I felt so sorry for her. So our plan for her plan for Saturday didn't happen. She wanted to go out to Valletta in the evening, but you know, I've been to Valletta before, just not in the evening. But it was fine. I mean, as I said, our primary goal was just to go for her party, so anything else was a bonus. But yeah, oh my gosh, I did feel sorry for her, and I really had to laugh. I was fine. I just stopped drinking. You know, I know I can't. If I drink too much, not even like drunk, just too much, I get like a 2-day hangover, and I thought, you know what, it's just not worth it. So I just stopped drinking, and all through the night I paced myself and I drank loads of water. Anyway, waffle, back on waffle mode. I'm making up for the no talking now, aren't I? I'm just driving through the Amsterdamse bus. You might hear that like click 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 noise from the road. I'm trying to stay off it. Anyway, distraction. But by coincidence, I got up. I don't know, it was around 8ish for the loo. And my phone started ringing. I actually thought it was Lawrence's phone at first. I was like hunting around, you know, half asleep, a little bit overtired. And anyway, finally I was like, oh, it's my phone. And she's probably watching. And it was my friend Sue on the phone. But Sue lives in Tasmania, which is a totally different time zone to us. But yeah, it was really nice to hear from her. But I was whispering down the phone because Michelle and Duncan's dog Benji, oh, he barks. You know, if he hears somebody going past the house, he's like, rah, 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 rah. And I thought, oh, I don't want to wake the house up and then set Benji off barking. So I was like croakily whispering down the phone, and Sue was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's fine. If you're watching, Sue, totally fine. I've actually thought it was really funny. What a weird coincidence that I was out of bed at the same time the phone rang. I don't know. Anyway, apparently I've got some lengthy emails to read, which I'll get on to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to catch up. But yeah, and then I think, so Saturday was just a super chill day. I don't know if I mentioned this, Lawrence's old school friend lives in Malta. Not school friend, college friend. Lives in Malta, so they went off on Saturday evening together for, you know, guys catch up, which was fine. And the three of us went for a really nice Chinese restaurant. It was really good, way too much food. And then Sunday, thank goodness, the wind had died down, which meant that we could go on the boat. And Michelle had already prepared for it. You know, she had all snacks and food and stuff for us. So Lawrence and Duncan had already sort of loaded the heavy stuff onto the boat the afternoon before. So, and there, because not like our boat, you know, ours is moored, there's, you know, it's a sea boat, so they have to get a little tender from the harbour side. So Duncan sort of ferried us across in the little boat, and it was great. I can't remember the name of where we went. I think you would have seen it. It was gorgeous. It's like this natural sort of erosion where it's made like this tunnel through the cliff. It's beautiful. So we spent the day there, and then we were moored up, as we do in Holland, which I found really funny. Two of their friends were also there. Actually, Melissa was there with her partner and another couple who didn't go to the party. They couldn't make it. So all three boats were tied together, which was really nice, and we swam. It was a little bit nippy when you first jumped in, but you know, once you got used to it, it was fine. Beautiful blue sea. And then it was quite late in the afternoon. We started to take a sail back, but we sailed past. I think it's called St. Peter's Pool, I think, and it's like a little sort of natural bay, like it's been eroded into the cliffside, and it became really, I mean, it's famous in Malta, of course, but it became really famous, global, you know, internationally famous years ago, because there was this guy who used to jump off the cliff into the pool with his Jack Russell. So we went there last time with the boys, and the boys both jumped off the cliff, really not the highest point. And so we were in the similar area, so we sailed past that to see. It was nice to see it from the water, beautiful. Tell you what, if you've never been to Malta and you get the opportunity to go, or you're thinking about it, can't recommend it enough. You know, the people are lovely. They're very warm. You know, it's got that very, very Mediterranean vibe. But because English is one of their national languages, you know, it makes it super easy. It's not like you're not doing sort of that half, you know, sign language. You know, it's everybody just understands you straight away, which, you know, for tourism is amazing. So yeah, and then Sunday night, you know, we were all knackered. We were still sort of catching up from the night before, so we stayed in, finished the rest of the boat food because we hadn't ate a fraction of it, and then we went to bed fairly early-ish, and then Duncan, I think we left the house at like 5:15 in the morning. Duncan very kindly got up and drove us, which was really nice of him. I think, like in South Africa, you know, Lawrence said that they're early risers. I think in a lot of hot countries you rise because, you know, early in the morning because it's obviously a lot cooler, and then, you know, tend to have sort of early-ish nights. But yeah, it was just so good to go and, you know, see Shell and Duncan, see all the family, you know, do some nice things together. Lovely. I was just sad I couldn't take the boys, but, you know, I just couldn't manage it, and also financially, you know, all four of us. But anyway, all's well that ends well with the tickets. I will never ever book tickets through this company before again, but, you know, I'm going to be fair. I did go onto the Facebook forum group and tell everybody that, you know, my tickets came through, and you know, we ended up flying. You know, there was no hitch with the flights, but I wouldn't use them again. I thought that was only fair, you know, because the tickets did come through, albeit with a lot of stress. So yeah, and then the rest of the week, well, as I said, the temperatures are just going to rise and rise and rise. And I think yesterday the forecast was, no, you can wait, girl. The forecast, sorry, not you, the bike, boats on the boat. The forecast, I think by Friday was like 28, 29. I mean, it's almost as hot as Malta. That'll be nice. I said to Lawrence, I definitely want to try and get out on the boat. My neck, it's okay. Sorry, it's okay. I've still got the pins and needles. But I think because I've not been on the computer, that's helped a lot. Still not heard from the radiologist. My tummy is a lot better, but still a little bit off. And I think, I had a look at it, because I was going to go to the doctor, but, you know, yesterday it definitely eased off a lot. I think I've had, is it diverculitis or diverculitis? I can't say it. When I read I do know somebody who suffers from that as well. When I read all the sort of symptoms of it, and it matched one of the triggers of it can be eating a lot of red meat, and and I don't know, just, you know, you have that instinct. My gut feeling was telling me it was the day after we'd had a barbecue, and I ate loads of meat, quite a bit of red meat too, which I don't normally at a barbecue. I'll eat a lot of like all the salad side dishes, but I do recall like thinking to myself, gosh, that was a lot of meat for me. And then literally the next day I started with this pain, and that can also be one of the triggers of it, you know, eating a lot of red meat. It did feel like my stomach had just had a sort of meltdown and couldn't digest whatever it ate. So anyway, it's eased off. It's not fully better, but my God, I don't even remember what night it was. I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning and I was crying with the pain of it. I was in two minds whether to just go to the emergency. It was that bad, but I just kept pushing through. And you know, I thought I'd rather just let my body repair itself, because if it is that, which I do think it is, it's highly likely I would have been prescribed antibiotics, which I just don't want to take. You know, if you've been around for a while, you'll know that, you know, when I was really, really sick, I spent like the best part of 4 years of my life on antibiotics. I don't want to go there again. So I just have to keep an eye on it now. If it was that I don't get another flare-up. Let's see. Anyway, so yeah, I do, just waffle, sidetrack. I do want to try, if the wind's not too bad, hopefully it should be nice. I want to try and get out on the boat. because I've not been out on our boat yet. I was fine going on Duncan's boat, and he was going quite fast in some places. I was fine with that. So we'll see. I'm going to do a little bit of veg cam today. Not today, tomorrow, on a short day. Because, thank goodness, we had a bit of rain whilst I was away. And my veggies are thriving. So I'm super happy about that. And also I gave them a good spray of insecticide. I've got like an eco one, I think I've said this before. I gave everything a really good spray before we left, so that helped. But yeah, I was really surprised. House plants not so much. I only remembered to ask the boys to water them on the day before we were coming home. So most of them are alright. My cheese plant's on its last legs, but that's fine. But the rest are alright. So yeah, really good. Got a busy day in work today. As I said, tomorrow's my short day. Thursday I'll go back in the office. Friday I'm free, and I don't know what I've got on. I don't know if I've got physio or I don't actually know. I'll have to check my agenda. I didn't buy anything in Malta, so I can't do a shopping haul or show and tell. I did at the duty free. Oh, I did buy one cute little thing. If I remember, I'll show you. I did buy the boys a bottle of aftershave and a giant Toblerone each, of course. Yeah, but for the rest we didn't go near any shops. And then I think that's all. I think I've brought you up to speed now. I think. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to tell you. Well, there's a bike coming up behind. It's just past me. I thought he was he had no top on. He's got a flesh coloured leather jacket. I thought he was topless on the motorway. Jeez, that would be dangerous. Right, I am definitely going to off mode now. Catch you later. I've finished for the day. I'm just sat in the garden. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Hope you can hear me. I'm talking a bit quieter because I think my neighbours are there. Not what I intended to do this afternoon, but I was informed this morning that one of my colleagues has tested positive for COVID, and I was in a meeting with them yesterday in a very small room for over an hour. So I feel okay. I'm just very tired, but I mean, that's just, I think it's the heat, and I've been working all day. But you know, I'm just sort of avoiding everybody, keeping my distance, and I just won't go out. And then Friday morning, sorry, it's a fly me. I'm dressed. I've got a strapless top on. Friday morning, I've got a physio appointment at 9:30. So I'll test myself at 9. And it, what I've read on the internet is, after you've been in contact with somebody who's positive, you can test between 3 and 5 days after. Any earlier than 3 days, and the test won't be very accurate. So if it's tested on Friday, that's 4 days, so should be okay. Yeah, and then if it's negative, that's going to put a spanner in the works, because I've had my MRI appointment through. That's Thursday, so if I have got it, I won't be able to go to that. Anyway, hopefully if not, we'll cross that bridge if and when we get to it. In the meantime, that's also one of the reasons I'm sitting in the garden, just for the sun, get lots of vitamin D in my system. And I'm taking the vitamin D, and yeah, hopefully, yeah, let's see, wait and see. I could do you a little show and tell of the veg cam. Everything needs good water. I've seen my strawberries are very droopy. Maybe I'll insert some footage of veg cam. And tomorrow I'm going to work from home. I was planned to go in the office, but I'll work from home tomorrow. And yeah, let's just see what the week brings. I've been editing the footage from Malta. I've not put, it's not the Malta video, because yeah, you know, half of you, oh, Dax has just come in, you know, half of you don't really want to be seeing everything in that level of detail. But yeah, it was really good. I've just had a message from Michelle. When we were out on the boat on Sunday, she said that in the area where we were, they'd seen dolphins a few times. So we were looking out for them. And she's just messaged me that where we were, dolphins have been spotted. I was like, just a few days too late. That would have been cool. Friday, I've got the physio. And then Friday, all being well, there's like this hippie Ibiza style market in Amstelveen. I'm not sure if it's the new village or the old village. So Linda and Ronald asked us if we wanted to go to that. It's a night market. So there'll be all like entertainment on and street vendors, as well as it being, a shopping market. But it was really good fun. Sometimes we have it on our lake in Ellesmere, which is really nice. So yeah, we plan to go over there on Friday evening, have a quick bite to eat, and then go out to the market together. But yeah, have to wait and see now. So we'll see. Anyway, let's take a look at the veggies. Back in the very messy craft room. One day I'll surprise you and say, back in the neat and tidy craft room. Don't hold your breath. Update. So far so good, feel okay. Not tested because, yeah, it's too early yet. Lawrence slept in the spare room. I offered, but he said, no, I'll go and crash in there. So I'm really happy he did, because it's like a sauna in that room. So yeah, and I slept fine. I feel okay. I'm a little bit headachy, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's hot. I've been on the computer a lot, so I'm staying hydrated. I've been sipping water constantly, and also it's very naughty, but I've got a cup of coffee too, but I needed one. I'm just in between meetings at the moment. That's why I thought, I'll just give you a quick update. So far, so good. Fingers crossed. I'll test myself tomorrow about 9ish, which should be okay. So I had a good rummage in the let's call it the strawberry patch, because on the surface everything looked amazing, but there was only one ripe strawberry that I could eat, because the rest of them had been half munched on underneath. You couldn't see them. So I think the strawberries will just keep producing for the rest of the summer. So maybe in my lunch break or this evening, I'm going to give it all a good going over. I'll get Lawrence to put it on the table, and then just systematically spray all under the leaves. I did do that last time, but yeah, I must have missed a few. So, and I think also because it rained while we were in Malta. So anyway, it's fine. As I said, today I'm working. This evening, no plans. It's annoying really, because it's so lovely out. It would be nice to go out on the boat for, like an evening sail. But yeah, I'm trying to. So I'm sort of keeping my distance. So all the windows in the house are open. As I said, Lawrence has slept in another room. I'm keeping a couple of meters between me and everybody. So I'm still sort of moving around the house, because up to now, I'm okay. I'm not displaying any kind of symptoms at all. Hopefully, you know, I've escaped it. But yeah, if we go to the boat, then, you know, I don't want to share a car with Lawrence really, although technically we could drive with all the windows open. But yeah, I just don't want to expose him. It's silly really. I mean, we travelled, you know, to another country and back, and I wasn't even concerned, and now I've been in close contact with somebody who's actually got it. It's like, oh, you know, it's got that, I don't know, it's like that sort of old sort of fear feeling kind of thing back again. Anyway, let's not dwell on it. Unless anything exciting happens today, which I highly doubt it, I'll catch you in the morning, which will be a blink of an eye for you, and I'll let you know what the test is. Wish me luck. Good news! Test was negative. Hurrah, hurrah. I thought it would be, because I feel okay, so I'm going over these speed runs. But yeah, you never know, do you? So at least I've checked that, which is great, because now I can go, well, Lawrence and I can go over to Linda and Ronald this evening, and we can go and have a walk around the hippie market together. That'll be fun. I'm not sure. I thought today might have been the hottest day of the year in the Netherlands. I know I've been watching the British news and it is today for them, but I thought it was also for Holland as well. We'll see. I was thinking I might nip to the market, but I don't know. I don't know if I feel like it now. I might just go to the Physio and just chill out all day. That'd be nice. Yesterday I was so tired, but I think it was all from the, you know, the trip to Malta. Anyway, what I did yesterday as well, I was watching something on TV. I don't remember what it was now, and they were talking about, oh, I think it was Gok Wan. If you don't know who he is, Google him. You're not missing anything. I was watching something with Gok, and he was saying about, it was about the boho style, which is very much my style, whether it's in or out of fashion, frankly. And he was saying that it's very much on trend again this year. But he was saying, because it's been around for so long now, you should raid your wardrobe and see what you already have in and how you can sort of, you know, revamp things. And I thought, oh, what a good idea. So yesterday I pulled out quite a lot of stuff, you know, like tunics and things like that, you know, beachy kind of things that I had in my closet that I don't wear because, I don't know, they're still very much like the flowy boho style, but I don't know, they just look a bit dated to me. I don't know, I've sort of fallen out of love with them. And then I got out my trimmings and I thought, you know what, I could easily revamp these, you know, just put like a trim on, like, you know, I've got like these beachy tunics, put a trim, like a more modern sort of trim on the, you know, on the neckline. And so that was one of the reasons why I was thinking to go to the haberdashery at the market to just have a look at the trimmings. And also Michelle gave me a really cute pair of denim jeans because they were too big for her and they fit me. And they're just very, very simple denim jeans, but they're really cute because they've got like this little daisy chain trimming around the pocket and along the side and around the leg. And I was like, I could easily do that, even if I didn't want to use an existing pair of jeans. I could just shorts. I could just chop down a pair of jeans that I don't really wear anymore. So yeah, I'm getting a sort of upcycling vibe this weekend. But you know, everything could change when I get out of Physio. Let's see how painful it is. I'm going at one of these sort of rubbishy times in the morning, but I'm lucky because there's a couple of spaces. Yes, well, actually there's quite a few. I think because it's so hot. Oh, it's not a lot of people. Probably not going today. I think I'll get something in the shade. Would be better. Yeah, this one's going to be good. And I'll reverse in, which is also better. God, that was a bit of luck. That never happens. It was like 4 spaces all became available. Not bad parking either, even if I do say so myself. Right, we're here. What's the time? I think I'm a little bit early. That's okay. I'm going to go in there because he's echo. All right, well, I'll update you later if I go to the market or do something. Back again. I decided not to go to the market today because it's got really, really hot outside. Although there's a bit of a breeze, which is nice. But I had a really lazy morning. Physio is quite intensive. So I phoned the hospital to make my follow-up appointment after the MRI, and the earliest he could see me was the 5th of August. She said it's just because of holiday. So I've said, well, a telephonic appointment will do just fine. So that's going to be, I think, the first week of July. I'll know the results of the MRI. So for now, I've just sort of parked the physio treatments because it is feeling a lot better than it was. And then if I need, you know, I can just call and go back for a quickie. But yeah, so anyway, at this point, I think I'll wrap up the weekly vlog because I won't have time to do any editing. And tomorrow, we're hoping to go out on the boat tomorrow. You know, now I'm sort of COVID free. So maybe next week's vlog, there might be, although it could be busy, there might be something from the hippie market we go to, or the boat. You never know. Let's see. So at this point, thanks again for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the Malta footage, and I haven't forgot, I'm still going to do the Q&A video with Lawrence soon, be in the next few weeks. So there's still time. If you've got a burning question you'd like to know, comment below, or you can email me or DM me on Instagram. You can find me with Dawn at dawnsdays.com. And yeah, I think that's it. And if you are new, welcome to the channel. Let me know how you found us. And if you want to stick around, you can hit the notification bell somewhere on the screen. And every time there's a new video, you get a notification and you won't miss. And if you want to hit the like and subscribe button, that would be awesome. Okay, take care guys, stay safe, see you in the next video. Bye.